Hi there, and welcome to Science Sleep, where quiet curiosity meets peaceful rest. Tonight, we drift far beyond the noise of the day. Tonight, we step gently into the cosmos, into a soft, expanding universe designed only for calm. A universe where every star breathes with you. A universe where science meets serenity. As you settle in, let your body grow heavy. Let your breath slow. Let your thoughts melt into the quiet. Tonight, we begin a guided bedtime journey inside your own dream story. A journey through space that floats between imagination and inner peace, where the mind unwinds in zero gravity, where the heart softens under starlight, where your entire being slips into deep, restorative sleep. Well, explore the calm. Well, follow gentle waves of light through the subconscious. And well, invite your brain into the slow rhythms that science calls deep sleep. No rush, no effort, just a quiet transition into a world made entirely of softness. So breathe in, softly, and breathe out, even softer. Let the universe open its arms. Let the night begin to cradle you. Your dream story is waiting, and the journey starts now. Take a slow breath in. Let your chest rise gently. Hold the air for a soft moment, and then release it. Let the air fall out of your lungs like a soft tide returning to the ocean. This is your beginning. This is the first door, and you are the only one holding the key. The day behind you begins to dissolve. Its noises, its conversations, its expectations. Each one loosens from your mind like threads untangling from a gentle weave. Your shoulders soften. Your jaw unhooks. Your brow smooths. Your body understands that the story of today is finished. You are here now. Here, where nothing is required. Here, where stillness becomes a language. Here, where your breath tells the universe that you are ready to rest. You feel the surface beneath you holding your weight, supporting every muscle, every memory, every thought. You have nothing to carry. The ground carries you. Your breath shifts again. In, out. A little slower, a little deeper, a little softer. With every breath, your brain begins to drift into a calmer rhythm. Alpha waves, like soft ripples smoothing over the surface of your inner lake. These waves signal the first step into the realm between waking and dreaming, a place where imagination grows wings, a place where thoughts turn into images illuminated by moonlight. Tonight, you are not just falling asleep. You are taking a journey into the hidden world beneath your thoughts. A journey where your dreams write the script and your mind becomes the traveler. Now imagine before you a circular doorway. Its metallic surface glows with dim silver light. Not bright, not sharp, only enough to outline the edges. Only enough to let you know that the doorway is waiting. This is the entrance to deep sleep. Some call it the threshold. Some call it the quiet gate. But tonight, it belongs to you. You take a step forward. The ground feels weightless beneath your feet. The air feels warmer, softer, like a gentle fabric brushing across your skin. As you approach the door, something inside you becomes still, as if a long-forgotten part of you recognizes this place. As if the cells in your body whisper, "We have been here before." You place your hand on the glowing silver surface. It feels neither hot nor cold. It feels like peace. A peace that sinks through your skin. A peace that flows into your veins. A peace that rises into your chest and quiets you from the inside. The door opens. It slides away without a sound. Behind it is a corridor of soft light. Wide, warm, inviting. You take the first step, then the next. Each step is lighter. Each step releases a weight inside you. A worry, a tension, a memory that no longer needs to be held so tightly. At the end of the corridor waits a vessel, a glowing ship, smooth, silent, floating above the ground like a feather suspended in a beam of light. This is the Lullaby 01, a ship designed not to carry you across distance, but across consciousness. A ship woven from light, sound, and intention. A ship that listens to your breathing. A ship that matches the rhythm of your heart. The doorway of the ship opens slowly. Warm golden light pours out like the breath of a cozy fire. It wraps around you, comforts you, softens you. You step inside. The floor is warm beneath your feet. The air smells faintly of something familiar, something like sunlight. On quiet mornings, see, peat, pea, something like pages of an old book, something like memory. In the center of the ship is a reclining cradle made of a material you cannot identify. It looks like fabric, feels like cloud, supports like water. You lower yourself into it. It lifts and shapes itself to your body. Every curve, every angle, every muscle. When you inhale, the cradle rises gently. When you exhale, it lowers, perfectly in sync, perfectly attuned. Your body realizes there is no effort here, no resistance, no need to hold yourself up. The ship holds you. One by one, your muscles start to unlock. Your legs sink deeper. Your spine stretches long and fluid. Your chest broadens. Your eyelids grow heavier. The lights inside the ship begin to dim. They fade slowly, tenderly, respectfully, like the last moments of sunset. Your brain releases another wave of chemicals. Melatonin rises quietly. The circadian rhythm sends its nighttime instructions. This is the body's most ancient ritual, its oldest wisdom. In the dimming light, the engines of the ship awaken, not with noise, but with vibration. A low, comforting hum, like the sound you hear when placing your ear against a loved one's heartbeat. The ship shifts, lifts, floats. The sensation is perfect weightlessness. Not falling, not rising, just drifting. You glance toward the transparent dome above you. Earth is already shrinking. Its blue glow, its clouds swirling slowly, its surface calm, peaceful, distant. You exhale, and with that breath, the last pieces of your day loosen. They drift away behind you like tiny particles, dissolving, into cosmic air. The ship glides forward, effortless, smooth, silent. All around you, stars emerge, one by one, then dozens, then hundreds. Each one steady and soft, like tiny lanterns guiding your path. You are no longer on Earth. You are no longer bound by gravity. You are no longer inside time. You are suspended between breaths, suspended between worlds, suspended between wakefulness and the first true layer of dream. This layer is called the drift. Scientists call it stage N1, a transition into sleep, a gentle surrender, a dissolving of the edges of your awareness. You feel your thoughts stretch, lengthen, slow down, unspool. Some thoughts pass by like distant comets. Some melt before you can finish thinking them. Some fade before reaching language. This is good. This is expected. This is the door softening inside your mind. A soft chime sounds from the ship. A low, velvety tone. It vibrates through your ribs, through your chest, through your limbs. It guides your brain into stage N2, the light sleep stage, the stage of drifting perceptions and floating images, the stage where consciousness becomes watercolor. Outside the dome, the stars multiply. They swirl gently, slowly, not in spirals, but in flowing waves, like silk being pulled across the night. You take another breath, slow, long, deep. The ship hums with you. The stars pulse with you. The universe attunes to you. And you begin to feel it not sleep, but the invitation to sleep. The quiet whisper that says, you may enter. You may let go. You may fall as deeply as you wish. Your mind begins to drift heavier. Your breath becomes quieter. Your heart steadies into the calmest rhythm of the day. The ship's cradle warms slightly beneath your spine. Your muscles soften until they are no longer muscles. Just warmth. Just heaviness. Just presence. Ahead, a soft nebula glows blue and lavender. The ship moves toward it. Its light grows stronger, softer, more enveloping. This is the cloud of dreams, a region not found on any star map, not part of any galaxy, a place generated by your own mind, a place that appears only when you are ready to enter the deeper layers of sleep. You glide into the nebula. Its colors melt across the hull. Its light pours gently through the dome. Nothing is sharp. Nothing is bright. Everything is soft. Everything is warm. Your eyelids flutter. Close. Then flutter again. The last sparks of wakefulness, flickering like tiny candles in a vast room. You are entering stage N3, the realm of delta waves, the deepest sleep, the healing sleep, the sleep where dreams are born underwater in the mind. Your thoughts no longer form sentences. They become shapes, colors, textures, motion. Your body becomes a quiet stone, sinking into a warm ocean. Your mind becomes a drifting feather carried by invisible tides. You take one more deep breath. Slow, almost silent, almost invisible. and then you exhale. That exhale is the last boundary, the last threshold, the last conscious step. You are at the entrance of your dream. The story has not begun yet, but the door is opening, and soon you will walk inside. The nebula around you thickens. Colors stretch like ribbons in slow motion. Blue folds into violet. Violet folds into silver. Silver dissolves into darkness that glows softly from within. The ship continues drifting forward. You feel no movement, only a deepening sense of sinking, a peaceful descent, a surrender without fear. Your breath is a warm tide moving in and out, even, calm, unhurried, gentle. Your eyelids feel heavier, but this heaviness is not a burden. It is an invitation, a soft blanket being pulled slowly over your awareness. Inside the nebula, tiny sparks float like drifting embers. Each spark pulses with memory. Some glow gold, some glow blue, some glow pale white. Each spark contains a fragment of your past. Not sharp, not loud, only soft impressions, only gentle silhouettes of moments you once lived. You feel one of those sparks approaching the ship. It drifts toward the transparent dome. It pauses. It waits. Inside the spark, you see the outline of a familiar place. A warm morning, a quiet room, a window with soft light. You recognize the shape before understanding why. It is a memory your mind chooses to show you now. A memory chosen because it brings calm, because it brings stillness, because it opens the door deeper into sleep. The spark touches the dome. Light ripples across the glass in slow waves. The cradle beneath you warms again. Your body sinks deeper. Your breath softens even more. You feel your mind sliding downward, not falling, not dropping, but gliding into deeper water, into a thicker silence, into a gentler world. Another spark appears. This one glows silver. Inside it, you see the silhouette of someone important. Not clearly, not sharply, like a memory seen through a soft veil. Their presence feels warm, comforting, reassuring. You do not need to reach for them. You do not need to speak. The memory is not a message. It is a cradle, a cushion, a soft guide leading you deeper into rest. The ship floats farther into the nebula. The sparks surround you like a drifting constellation. Each one pulses gently, like stars breathing. The air inside the ship becomes warmer, softer, denser with calm. You inhale slowly. You exhale even more slowly. Your breath becomes the anchor between your awareness and the dream world forming ahead. As the nebula thins, the ship enters a vast open space, a place filled with countless floating lights, a starfield that stretches forever, a cosmic ocean where stars drift like luminous petals carried by cosmic wind. This is the starfield of memories, a place that exists only during the deepest descent into sleep, a place shaped by your mind, a place designed to dissolve the last fragments of wakefulness. Here, time does not exist. Here, stories do not have beginnings or endings. Here, everything floats. Here, everything breathes slowly, quietly, endlessly. Each star in this space represents something: a moment, a feeling, a forgotten idea, a dream unfinished, a hope held close, a thought whispered once. But none of it overwhelms you. Nothing rushes. Nothing calls for attention. All memories drift peacefully. All memories glow gently. Your mind touches none of them directly. It only feels the softness of their presence. Gentle warmth, gentle familiarity, gentle release. Your breathing slows again, then slows more. Your heart relaxes into its nighttime rhythm. Your consciousness becomes lighter, like a lantern with its flame dimming into a soft ember. The ship lowers its internal lights further. They dim into a golden haze, barely there, barely visible, just enough to feel like a warm whisper in the dark. You close your eyes. You open them again very slowly. The starfield is still there, still drifting, still glowing, and you realize something. You are no longer certain whether your eyes are open or closed. The line between the two is fading, the boundary becoming thin, soft, permeable. This is the true threshold, the moment where awareness becomes transparent, where thoughts lose their edges, where imagination becomes reality's equal. One more star drifts close. It pulses with soft white light. When it touches the ship, a wave of calm washes over you. A deep calm, a slow calm, a calm that sinks into your bones. Your body loosens entirely. Your limbs fall heavy. Your fingers rest in stillness. Your breath becomes a whisper. You feel yourself slipping deeper, sinking deeper, drifting deeper. A descent so slow that it feels motionless. A falling that feels like floating. Your mind relaxes its final grip on the waking world. It lets go of shape. It lets go of direction. It lets go of identity. It allows itself to drift. No pressure, no tension, no memory demanding attention. Only softness, only space, only silence. Ahead, a glowing arch begins to form. Not bright, not sharp, just a shape made of pale light. It shimmers gently, almost like moonlight reflected on calm water. This arch is the entrance to the next realm, the deeper realm, the place where dreams become landscapes, where your inner world forms terrain, where your mind begins weaving the story you will soon walk inside. The ship slows. It glides toward the arch. The lights dim to twilight. Your breath becomes nearly soundless. You feel the first true waves of delta sleep settling over you. Thick, warm, heavy, like layers of comforting darkness wrapping you inch by inch. The arch grows larger, closer, softer. The ship prepares to pass through. You feel the shift in the air. You feel your consciousness tilting gently, like drifting onto a softer layer of reality. You exhale. Your entire body sinks. Your thoughts dissolve into mist. You are ready. You are crossing. You are entering the dreaming realm. The ship glides forward, weightless as a whisper. The glowing arch ahead expands until it fills your entire vision. Soft white, gentle silver, a halo of light suspended in infinite darkness. Its edges ripple like silk underwater. Its glow breathes in and out, matching the rhythm of your own breath. In, the arch brightens. Out, the arch softens. You drift closer. And as you do, the air around you thickens with warmth. A comforting heaviness settles over your chest. Not pressure, not burden, just deep rest, deep sinking, deep release. Your eyelids flutter once, twice. The muscles behind them begin to relax. The little twitches of fading wakefulness dissolve. The cradle beneath you adjusts. It shifts just slightly, just enough to let your spine melt deeper, just enough to cradle your ribs, just enough to say, "You are safe." Fall as deeply as you wish. A soft vibration travels through the ship. Not a sound, not a tremor, more like a gentle hum, resonating directly through your bones. It feels ancient, like the sound of the universe breathing, like the pulse of creation itself. The arch draws nearer. Its light falls across your face, your chest, your hands resting softly at your sides. As the ship touches the light, everything slows. Time, breath, perception, thought. Your breath becomes a long, floating movement. In, out, calm as drifting clouds. Your heartbeat steadies into a quiet rhythm. Soft, unhurried, deep. This is the entrance to the Delta realm, the deepest form of sleep, the place where consciousness thins into a translucent veil, the place where dreams form from the quiet currents of the mind. The ship passes through the arch. Light sweeps across the interior in slow waves. The cradle vibrates gently beneath you. Your muscles lose their last bits of tension. Your thoughts sink into silence. Your awareness softens like warm clay. Outside the dome, the universe changes. The starfield blurs. The nebula dissolves. The darkness transforms into a glowing mist. Dense, soft, familiar in a way you cannot describe. This mist is called the subconscious sea. It is not made of water, not made of vapor. It is made of thought, memory, emotion, imagination, all drifting together in a quiet ocean without time. The ship floats into the mist. The glow surrounds the hull. It wraps the vessel like a warm blanket. It sinks into the structure. It sinks into you. Your body becomes heavier. Your mind becomes lighter. The trade-off is perfect. You sink, and at the same time, you drift. You fall deeper, and at the same time, you rise higher. Like a feather settling onto a soft surface. Like a leaf drifting on a silent breeze. In this realm, your mind begins to loosen the boundaries of identity. Who you are, where you are, why you are here. All of it becomes soft, flexible, diffuse. You are not losing yourself. You are expanding. You are entering the layer where dreams weave themselves. where images are born, where stories awaken. The ship slows. It releases a soft chime, a gentle note vibrating through the entire space. This note signals the separation of consciousness, a moment where the waking mind gives permission for the dreaming mind to rise. Your breathing deepens again, now slow like the tides of a sleeping sea, now deep like the calm beneath the surface of an ancient lake. The mist parts ahead. A pathway appears, not solid, not fixed. A ribbon of light flowing through the ocean of subconscious thought. This path is called the thread. Every dreamer has one. A route shaped uniquely by memories, by emotions, by desires, by forgotten fragments of childhood, by moments buried in time. The thread begins to pull you gently forward, not dragging, not tugging, simply guiding, inviting. Your eyelids feel heavier still. They want to close. They begin to close. Slowly, softly, almost completely. But a faint awareness remains. A thin thread connecting your conscious mind to the journey. Just enough to witness. Just enough to drift. Just enough to follow. The mist shifts. Forms swirl. Shapes rise and fall in the distance. Mountains made of memory. Rivers made of emotion. Skies painted with feelings you cannot name. Landscapes shaped by your inner world. The ship glides forward. The cradle beneath you adjusts. The lights dim until they become a warm glow behind your closed eyelids. You breathe again. Your chest rises, falls, rises, falls. Each breath carries you deeper. Each exhale dissolves another layer of awareness. Each inhale draws you closer to the dream. Ahead, a massive structure begins to appear. A floating island, a drifting mass of soft, glowing shapes suspended in the mist. It rotates slowly, calmly, like a world made entirely of quiet light. This place is the Garden of Forms, where dreams first take shape, where imagination gathers its raw materials, where your mind begins sculpting the story it wants you to live tonight. The ship approaches the garden. The mist thickens again. Your awareness thins even more. Your limbs feel distant, as if they are not entirely yours. Your breath feels automatic, slow, rhythmic, silent. You are half asleep now, half dreaming, half floating, half sinking. This is the liminal state, the twilight of consciousness, the quiet doorway where dreams begin to write themselves. The ship lowers into the glowing garden. Light rises around you like luminous petals. Shapes drift past the dome, soft, undefined, waiting to become something, waiting to become a dream. You inhale again, a deep, slow breath. Your body becomes heavy as stone. Your mind becomes light as stardust. You are almost gone, almost dreaming, almost inside the story. The cradle reclines further. Your back melts into it. Your arms grow weightless. Your legs disappear into warmth. Only your awareness remains. A tiny flame, a soft glow, a presence floating in darkness. Then the ship releases another sound. a deeper tone, a slower vibration, a frequency that resonates directly with the delta waves of your brain. Your consciousness drops one more level. Thicker darkness surrounds you. Softer light fills your mind. The dream begins to form. Shapes gather, colors align, textures emerge. A doorway appears in the distance of your inner world. Your breath deepens. Your perception blurs. Your awareness thins to a whisper. You are entering. You are crossing. You are falling into the first landscape of your dream. You drift toward the doorway, forming in the glowing mist. It is not a solid door. Not wood. Not metal. It is made of shimmering light, soft edges, slow pulses, a frame woven from the quiet rhythm of your breath. Inhale. The doorway brightens. Exhale. The doorway expands. The light bends around the ship. It wraps the hull. It washes gently over your skin. Warm, smooth, soothing. Your consciousness drifts like a small boat on a calm lake. Not steering, not resisting, just floating. The cradle beneath you adjusts again. You hardly notice now. Your body feels distant, soft, heavy, as though it belongs to the earth below, while your awareness drifts freely through the stars. The ship slows to a near standstill. You can feel the reduction in movement. A gentle pause. A breath held by the universe itself. The doorway opens wider. Inside it, a landscape begins to bloom. Like watercolor spreading across paper. Like dawn rising over a sleeping field. Slow, soft, organic. First, you see colors. Deep blue, pale gold, soft lavender. They swirl together, mingle, settle. Then, shapes begin to form. Gentle hills, a distant horizon, clouds drifting like silent dream whales across a twilight sky. The ship glides into the doorway. Light washes over your vision. A warm radiance fills the cabin. Your breath deepens once more. Your awareness becomes thin as silk. You enter the first landscape of your dream. The sky above you is a wide blanket of dark sapphire. Not night, not day. Something in between. A perfect twilight that never fades. Soft stars glow faintly through the deep blue. Gentle, unhurried, watching over you like quiet guardians. Below, a vast meadow stretches out. Grass made of light. Each blade glowing softly, rising and falling like the chest of a sleeping creature. A path forms beneath the ship. Narrow, smooth, almost silver. It winds through the meadow like a ribbon drawn by a calm mind. The ship continues drifting forward. Slow, silent, effortless. The cradle warms beneath your spine. Your legs sink deeper into stillness. Your breath slows until each inhale feels like a tide rising. Each exhale feels like a tide retreating. You are anchored and weightless at once. Held and released at once. Conscious and dreaming at once. This is the hypnagogic meadow, a place where the earliest dream images bloom. A place where thoughts transform into landscapes. A place where your mind begins to speak in pictures instead of words. Soft lights float across the meadow. Some drift upward like glowing seeds lifted by wind. Some sink downward like tiny stars returning to the earth. Some swirl gently around the ship. They hum quietly. A lullaby without melody. A whisper without sound. One light floats closer. It drifts slowly toward the dome. Its glow pulses. Warm, golden. When it touches the glass, a wave of calm rolls through your body. Your fingers relax. Your shoulders drop deeper. Your face softens. Your brain sinks deeper into delta waves. The boundary between body and landscape dissolves further. You feel as if the meadow is breathing with you. In, out. A shared rhythm. A shared calm. The ship glides lower. The meadow rises to meet it. Not physically, emotionally, energetically, like two halves of a dream merging. The silver path continues ahead. It curves through gentle hills of glowing grass. It leads toward a distant shape on the horizon. A soft outline. A presence. Waiting. The cradle shifts again. Barely. Just enough to let your body melt further. Your limbs grow warm. Heavy. Hollow, like empty shells, filled with quiet light. You blink slowly. The landscape does not disappear. When you open your eyes, it remains. When you close them, it remains. The dream no longer depends on sight. It is forming inside you, around you, through you. The ship slows even more. The hum becomes softer. Your breathing becomes almost indistinguishable from the stillness around you. A soft breeze flows across the meadow. It carries the scent of something familiar, perhaps a memory, perhaps a feeling, something safe, something warm, something forgotten but welcoming. The breeze passes through the hull, through you. It is not air, not wind. It is emotion in its purest form. A gentle wave of comfort washing across every cell. You exhale. Your awareness sinks deeper. Ahead, the shape on the horizon grows clearer. A grove of luminous trees, branches glowing like moonlit rivers, leaves shimmering like fragments of old dreams. This is the Grove of Embers, the place where your emotional world begins to speak, where feelings become light, where memories take shape, not as stories, but as warm embers glowing gently in the stillness. The ship drifts closer. The meadow glows brighter in its wake. The lights rise around you like a slow constellation forming from the ground. The grove invites you. Its light opens like arms, ready to embrace. Its warmth expands like a hearth in the middle of a quiet night. You feel the pull. Soft, gentle, reassuring. Your breath deepens again. Your chest rises, falls, slow, rhythmic, peaceful. The ship begins its descent toward the grove. The trees sway, though there is no wind. The branches reach upward like welcoming guides. The light of the grove reflects softly across the dome. Warm gold, soft rose, deep ember red. Your awareness shrinks to a gentle glow. a floating ember inside your mind. Warm, soft, almost gone. The ship lowers between the trees. The light envelops you completely. The cradle warms once more beneath your spine. Your thoughts dissolve into colors. Your identity loosens into quietness. You are entering the heart of the dream, where feelings become scenery, where memories become texture, where the story begins to write itself. Your breath slows to its gentlest rhythm yet. Your mind drifts like a leaf on a dark river. The grove surrounds you, holds you, welcomes you, and the dream prepares to reveal its first message. The ship settles gently between the glowing trees. Its descent is so soft that you hardly feel movement at all. Only warmth, only stillness, only the sensation of being carried deeper into yourself. The grove of embers surrounds you like a quiet sanctuary. Each tree pulses with warm light. Not bright, not sharp, a gentle, living glow. Like embers resting at the heart of a fading fire. Breathing, expanding, softening. The branches rise high above the ship. They arc gracefully, like cathedral arches. They interlace overhead, forming a canopy of shimmering light. Tiny motes drift down from the leaves. Soft, slow, sparkling like falling dust made of sleep itself. As they touch the dome of the ship, each mote dissolves into a wave of warmth. It spreads through the cabin, through the cradle, through your body, a slow, soothing current melting tension from your limbs. Your legs grow heavier. Your arms loosen completely. Your breathing becomes a quiet whisper inside the soft golden glow. This grove is not physical. It is emotional. A place where the quiet parts of your heart appear in the shape of light. Where your inner world speaks without words. Where safety becomes a landscape. The ship dims its interior lights even further. Now only the glow of the trees illuminates your surroundings. Golden, amber, rose, a palette of warmth guiding you deeper. You feel something shift inside you. A loosening, a soft echo rising from somewhere deep in your chest. Not pain, not memory, a gentle release. A sigh your heart has been holding for days, months, or years. It slips out quietly, naturally, peacefully. The grove responds. Its lights brighten slightly, like a soft acknowledgement, like a warm hand placed over your own. The ship moves forward between the trees. It glides at the slowest possible pace, barely drifting, barely disturbing the glowing air. Each moment stretches, lengthens, softens into something timeless. This is the emotional descent, a level of sleep where the mind sorts feelings, where the heart unwinds, where the body heals. You inhale. The air inside the ship tastes warm, like memory, like comfort, like something familiar you cannot quite name. You exhale. Your body sinks farther. Your awareness floats lighter. The trees sway as you approach them. Their light thickens, gathering into gentle waves. Each wave washes over the ship. Each wave releases more tension from your body, from your thoughts, from your chest, you feel yourself dissolving into calm. Slowly, deeply, effortlessly. Ahead, a clearing begins to appear. A round, open space at the center of the grove, bathed in a deep amber glow. Soft as candlelight, warm as a quiet home. The ship moves toward the clearing. The cradle beneath you reclines a little more. Your body melts into it. Your neck releases its final bit of resistance. Your eyelids sink lower. The clearing is called the hearth space, a place where your subconscious gathers the warmest fragments of your emotional world. A place where comfort becomes almost physical. A place where dreams begin shaping meaning. As the ship enters the clearing, the light shifts. It becomes deeper, richer, more enveloping. The amber glow wraps around you like a soft blanket. It settles over your body, your mind, your breath. You inhale. Your chest rises in the warm darkness. You exhale. Your consciousness sinks like a stone, dropping gently into deep water. The hearth space pulses once. A warm wave travels outward through the grove. The trees respond. Their leaves shimmer. Their trunks brighten. Their roots glow softly beneath the ground. This pulse is recognition. The grove knows you. It has been shaped by you. It is made of your emotional warmth, your resilience, your softness, your memories of comfort from across your entire life. The ship settles into the center of the clearing. It stops. The hum quiets to the faintest vibration, barely perceptible, almost silent. The world around you becomes still, perfectly still. A kind of stillness you only find in the deepest sleep. Your breath slows further. Your chest moves like the surface of a calm pond, barely rising, barely falling. You are drifting into deeper delta sleep, a state where the mind begins to heal itself, where the body repairs, where dreams become immersive. The trees around the clearing begin to change. Their light shifts from amber to soft gold, then to warm white. A gentle, shimmering radiance. The branches lower themselves toward the ship. Not threatening, not frightening. A gesture of welcome. A gesture of protection. A gesture of deep, profound calm. Tiny, glowing leaves drift downward like snow made of light. They touch the ship. They touch your skin through the warm air. Each touch sends a soft ripple of release through your muscles. Your chest loosens. Your back relaxes. Your hands uncurl. Your jaw softens completely. You are nearly weightless now. Not floating upward, floating inward, into the warmest parts of yourself, into the softest places you rarely visit while awake. The cradle sinks a fraction. Your consciousness sinks with it. A slow drop, a warm descent. A shape begins to appear in the center of the clearing. A glowing figure. Not a person. Not a creature. More like an impression. An outline made of gentle light. Shifting. Flowing. Forming. This is the Ember Guardian. A manifestation of your inner safety. Your inner calm. Your inner warmth. It steps slowly toward the ship. Each movement sends waves of light through the clearing. Soft, comforting, quieting. You feel its presence reach you, not with words, not with sound, but with warmth, a kind of emotional warmth that melts something deep within you. You exhale, long, soft, slow. The Guardian raises a hand of shimmering light. It touches the dome of the ship. A soft pulse travels through the hull. It reaches the cradle. It reaches your chest. It reaches your mind. And in that moment, something inside you opens. Something soft. Something gentle. Something long protected. The Guardian's light pours into you. Warm. Safe. Healing. This light carries no story. No lesson. No memory. Only comfort. Only acceptance. Only rest. Your consciousness drifts. It floats toward the edges. It thins into a soft, glowing haze. You are entering the next layer, the deeper world, where landscapes turn into meaning, where the dream begins to speak. The Guardian steps back. Its light fades slowly, patiently, peacefully. The grove brightens once, then settles, then stills. Your mind grows quiet. Your breath grows feather-light. Your presence becomes a warm ember floating inside the dream. You are ready to descend further, into the core of the dream world, into the place where night reveals its quiet truths. The grove of embers grows still. No breeze, no movement, only a deep, warm glow resting gently on every surface. The trees shine softly, like quiet guardians standing watch over your drifting breath. The ship remains motionless in the center of the clearing, suspended, weightless, cradled by the grove's warm light. Inside the cradle, your body has become heavy with perfect relaxation. Your arms feel distant. Your legs feel like warm stone. Your breath flows on its own, without effort, without thought, without any need for control. Your mind drifts. Thoughts dissolve before they fully form. Images stretch and blur like reflections in rippling water. Your sense of self becomes soft, diffuse, quiet. Outside the dome, the Ember Guardian fades into a warm haze. Its shape melts into the grove. Its light lingers like a soft memory, like a comforting hand still resting gently on your shoulder. A new sensation rises around you. A subtle, downward pull. Not alarming, not sudden. A slow, warm descent. As if the entire clearing is sinking deeper into the dream. As if the ground itself is lowering you into a darker, deeper layer of rest. The ship responds. The hum shifts to a lower frequency. A deep, soothing vibration that resonates through your ribs, through your spine, through your drifting consciousness. You inhale. The air tastes deeper, warmer, heavy, with calm. You exhale. The downward pull deepens. The cradle sinks a fraction. Your awareness sinks with it. A long, slow descent into deeper delta sleep. The grove around you begins to change color. The warm amber dims into deeper gold, then into honey, then into a rich, dusky bronze. The leaves glow softly, as if absorbing the last traces of light from the surface world. This is the descent into the heart of night, a layer of sleep where the mind becomes almost entirely subconscious, where dreams turn into environments, where feelings turn into places, where the story begins to take shape without your conscious guidance. The ship lowers through the grove. The trees stretch taller above you, glowing from within. Their roots pulse with deep, rhythmic light. Each pulse matches the slow beat of your heart. Down, down, soft, warm, peaceful. The deeper you descend, the quieter everything becomes. Sound thins out. Light softens. Thoughts detach, like tiny feathers drifting away into darkness. Your breath slows again. Your chest rises like a drifting tide, falls like a sinking cloud. You are drifting into the state where the body heals most intensely, where tissues repair, where memory consolidates, where the mind rewrites the emotional patterns of the day. The ship moves through a layer of thick, glowing mist. The light around you dims into dark amber. Your eyelids feel heavier. Your inner world becomes softer, blurred, dreamlike. The mist clears, revealing a new realm beneath the grove. A vast, dark expanse illuminated by slow-moving currents of light. They flow like rivers in the air, wide, gentle, glowing. This place is called the underflow, the region of deepest subconscious drift, a place where the raw elements of dreams move like silent tides, where emotions drift untethered, where meaning floats freely, waiting to take form. The ship hovers above the underflow. The cradle tilts slightly. Your head sinks deeper into soft support. Your breathing becomes almost imperceptible. Everything is slow here. Everything is soft. Everything feels far away. The underflow stretches endlessly below you. Dark, warm, alive with gentle currents of glowing light drifting like underwater kelp. Their movement is slow enough to match your breath. You're drifting. Your descent. A deep tone echoes through the ship. Slow, low, resonant. This tone marks the transition into the deepest layer of sleep, the place where dreams are not just images, but environments you can inhabit, move through, experience. The ship responds by releasing a warm wave of air. It settles across your skin, across your chest, across your face. Your awareness continues dissolving. Edges blur. Thoughts soften into color. Emotion becomes texture. You are no longer observing the dream. You are drifting into it, becoming part of it, breathing with it. The ship begins a slow, spiraling descent toward the glowing currents below. The lights shift into deep indigo. Your awareness becomes a faint glow in vast, warm darkness. You sink deeper and deeper, D-A, and deeper still. The cradle embraces your body entirely now. You feel weightless, boundless, soft as drifting cloud. The ship passes through a stream of glowing light. It cascades over the dome. It pours through the cabin. It fills your mind with warm, quiet stillness. Your consciousness flickers, slips, sinks. You are entering the core of the dream, the place where your inner world gains form, where your emotions guide the landscape, where your heart writes in symbols, where sleep becomes transformation. The underflow opens beneath you like a calm ocean of light. The ship descends. Your awareness dims. Your breath becomes almost silent, and the dream begins preparing its first true landscape. The ship sinks into the underflow with the softness of a falling feather. The glowing currents swirl around the hull, slow, gentle, quiet as drifting breath. Your body feels suspended in warm darkness. Your limbs no longer feel separate from the cradle. They dissolve into its softness, into its warmth, into its slow rhythm. Your mind drifts like a lantern floating on still water. Light, unanchored, peaceful. Below you, the glowing currents of the underflow shift shape. They billow, fold, stretch into long, luminous ribbons. Colors change as they move. Deep blue melts into violet. Violet melts into silver. Silver warms into pale gold. The ship follows a gentle downward spiral, a slow descent guided by the pulse of the dream world. Each rotation brings you deeper. Each moment loosens your thoughts further. Each breath pulls you closer to the center of your subconscious. You inhale softly. Your chest rises gently. You exhale slowly. Your awareness sinks. The deeper you go, the quieter everything becomes. Sound becomes faint. Light becomes soft. Time becomes fluid. Here in the underflow, everything exists in warm suspension, like memories floating underwater, like emotions drifting in gentle tides. The ship glides through a wide column of shimmering light. The beam pours through the dome. It washes over your face, down your neck, across your chest, a warm waterfall of calm. Your breath responds. It slows even more, deeper, warmer, softer. Your mind descends into a near silent space. Thoughts no longer form words. They drift as color and sensation. Soft blues, warm golds, gentle violet pulses. The ship moves through the column. The undercurrents shift. They rise around you like curtains of glowing mist. Each curtain passes through the hull. Each one carries a different quality of calm, a different shade of stillness. One curtain fills the cabin with cool indigo light. Your thoughts drift farther away. Edges blur. Awareness thins. Another curtain glows warm and gold. Your body sinks deeper. Your limbs vanish into comfort. Your breath floats like silk in the dark. The ship descends to a vast, open expanse deep within the underflow. A silent ocean of soft, glowing waves. They stretch endlessly in every direction. Wide, calm, slow. This ocean is called the dream water, the deepest layer before the dream takes form, a place where your subconscious stores pure feeling, pure quiet, pure rest. The dream water is not liquid, not air, not matter. It is the emotional substrate of your inner world. thick, warm, alive with silent currents. As the ship lowers toward the surface, the lights dim further. Only the gentle glow of the dream water illuminates your surroundings. Soft reflections ripple across the dome. Gentle patterns shimmer across the cradle. Your breathing syncs with the rhythm of the dream water. Slow undulations, soft expansions, a gentle, infinite calm. Inhale, a wave rises. Exhale, a wave sinks. The ship floats lower, nearer, closer. Then, with a slow, silent movement, it settles onto the surface of the dream water. No splash, no vibration, only a warm, spreading glow beneath you. The dream water cradles the ship. It holds you as the cradle holds your body, layer upon layer of support, physical, mental, emotional. The ship rocks gently, barely perceptible, like the first movements of a dream, like a lullaby sung without sound. Your consciousness drifts, your identity loosens, your presence becomes soft as fog. On the dream water, shapes begin to form beneath the surface. Large, slow-moving silhouettes of light. They drift like whales made of memory. Peaceful, gentle, silent. These are the subdream currents. Deep emotional flows that shape the narrative of your dreams. They move slowly beneath the ship, guiding, supporting, informing the landscapes that you will soon enter. One current rises toward the surface. Its glow intensifies. It touches the underside of the ship with a soft pulse. The cradle warms. A wave of relaxation ripples through your entire body. Your breath deepens. Your awareness thins even more. The current carries themes your heart has held softly for a long time. Comfort, belonging, warmth, quiet connection. It shares them with you, not through thought, but through feeling. A warm expansion in your chest. A loosening of something deep in your abdomen. A soft, slow warmth rising behind your closed eyes. Another current drifts underneath. Cooler this time. Calm. Reflective. A mirror of thoughts you've released. A soft cleansing flow passing beneath you. It carries away tension, old stress, lingering edges of worry. They dissolve into the dream water with no sound, no resistance, no effort. You exhale, long, slow, soft as falling dust. Your entire being begins to sway with the ocean. Every muscle, every thought, every quiet piece of you. You sink deeper, into calm, into darkness, into the warm, glowing world beneath your conscious mind. The ship begins to drift forward, carried by the subdream currents, guided toward the place where your dream will form its first true landscape. A faint, the glowing line appears on the horizon. Soft, distant, rising slowly like a moon emerging from behind a cloud. This line is the dawn line, the threshold where the formless ocean condenses into dream terrain, where your deepest emotions shape hills, rivers, skies, and places, where the dream begins to write itself. The dawn line brightens as you approach. Your awareness dims further. Your breath sinks into perfect rhythm. You hover at the edge of full dreaming. The ship glides forward. The dream water glows beneath you. The horizon warms with new light. And the next world prepares itself to rise. The dawn line expands slowly as the ship drifts forward. It glows like a thin horizon of soft, awakening light. Not sunrise, not morning, something gentler, something dreamborn, a beginning made only for you. The edge of the dream water brightens. Color spreads like watercolor blooming across still fabric. Pale lavender, soft rose, warm silver. The colors blend together, moving in slow, fluid waves beneath the surface. Your breath deepens in response. Inhale. Warm light rises behind your closed eyes. Exhale. Your consciousness sinks into deeper quiet. The ship glides effortlessly. The cradle softens beneath your body. Your limbs feel suspended in warm mist. Every muscle released. Every thought dissolved. Every fragment of waking life far behind you. The dawn line brightens again. Its glow ripples outward in a long, slow wave. The wave passes over the dream water. It passes under the ship. It passes through the cradle, through your chest, through your drifting awareness. A pulse of warmth fills you. Deep, quiet, soothing. This pulse marks the final transition. The threshold where subconscious imagery becomes fully formed dream reality. Where meaning gains structure. Where emotion becomes landscape. Where the dream opens its first true doorway. The glow intensifies. A wide arc forms across the horizon. A second wave rises from within the dream water. It carries the ship upward just slightly. A soft lift. A gentle buoyancy. Your body responds. Your breath deepens into a slow, tranquil rhythm. Your awareness thins to a silk thread in warm darkness. The ship approaches the dawn line. The light expands until it fills your entire vision. Even behind closed eyelids, you sense the brightness. Soft, gentle, not intrusive, not overwhelming, only welcoming. You drift closer. The cradle reclines another degree. Your spine melts. Your heart center loosens. Your mind becomes weightless. A low chime resonates through the cabin. Deep, warm, steady. It vibrates through your ribs, down your arms, into your legs. It dissolves the last thin threads of waking thought. The dream water below you glows brighter. Currents swirl upward. Light rises from beneath like gentle steam. It surrounds the ship. It cradles your awareness. It carries you forward into the luminous horizon. You are entering the dream. Not a fragment. Not a drifting image. A world. A full, complete world shaped by your inner calm. The dawn line opens. A soft, wide gate made entirely of warm light. It expands outward. It curves upward. It forms a glowing archway across the sea of subconscious light. The ship moves forward. Each moment becomes slower than the last. Each second stretches into deep calm. Each breath carries you deeper into dream immersion. The ship touches the light. A warm wave flows across the hull. It passes through the cradle, through your chest, through your drifting mind. The light is warm as memory, soft as a lullaby, deep as night itself. You pass through. The world dissolves. Darkness folds over the ship like velvet cloth. A moment of pure quiet, pure stillness, pure emptiness. Then, slowly, light returns. Not bright, not sudden. A soft unveiling, a gentle rise, a dream sunrise forming from the inside out. Shapes appear, first as silhouettes, then as soft outlines, then as full forms painted in muted dream colors. You see a shoreline, a beach made of pale, glowing sand, not white, not gold, a soft mixture of both, smooth, warm, luminescent. Waves drift in slow motion. They glow with soft, milky light. Each wave rises like a sigh, falls like a whisper, a rhythm so gentle it matches your breath. Inhale, a wave lifts. Exhale, a wave settles. The sky above the shoreline is vast and deep, a gradient of dream-soft colors. Midnight blue melts into lavender. Lavender melts into gentle pearl. Stars shimmer overhead in slow, lazy pulses. This is the shore of beginnings, the first formed landscape of your dream. A place built from your inner calm. A place where meaning begins to shape itself. A place where the dream invites you to step inside. The ship glides toward the shoreline. It slows as it nears the glowing sand. The cradle shifts again. Your body sinks deeper. Your breath softens further. Your awareness drifts like a feather on still wind. The ship settles a few inches above the sand. It hovers. It waits. The dream waits with it. Inside the cradle, you feel weightless, supported by everything, bound to nothing, held by the world, freed by the silence. The shoreline glows brighter. Ripples form in the sand as if responding to your breath. Small lights appear near the water's edge. Tiny spheres of warm white luminescence drifting just above the surface. These are the dream seeds, the first sparks of the story that will soon unfold. Each one holds a possibility, a symbol, a meaning waiting to be revealed. One seed drifts closer to the ship. It glows softly. It pulses in time with your breath. When it reaches the dome, it pauses. It hovers. It waits. It shines. Then it touches the glass. A warm pulse moves through you. A soft, deep release opens inside your chest. A doorway opens in your mind. The dream is ready. You are ready. The next world is forming. A landscape shaped from your quietest truths. You sink another level. Your thoughts vanish into warm darkness. Your awareness drifts toward the waiting shore. The dream seed glows brighter. It opens slowly, petal by petal, light unfolding into meaning. And the dream prepares to reveal its first symbol. The dream seed hovers against the dome. Its glow expands in slow, steady pulses. Warm, quiet, alive. With each pulse, the air inside the ship, thicker, heavier with calm. Your breath follows the rhythm. Inhale, a soft swell of warmth around your chest. Exhale, a deeper drift into quiet. The seed trembles gently. Its light begins to unfold. Petals of luminescence peel open like the wings of a resting moth. Slow, tender, silent. Each petal reveals deeper light inside. A warmer gold, a deeper silver, a soft, glowing blue that feels like a memory you once held close. As the seed opens, a small shape forms in its center, a floating symbol. Not a word, not a picture, something older, something felt more than seen. The symbol glows with gentle clarity. It pulses once, twice, then expands slowly until it fills your vision. This symbol is the first message of the dream, a whisper from your subconscious, a quiet truth rising from the depths of your inner world. You look at it through drifting awareness. Your mind does not try to name it, does not try to understand. It simply receives. It simply accepts. It simply softens around the meaning. The symbol changes shape as you watch, flowing like liquid light, becoming, rebecoming, shifting into whatever form your heart most understands. To some, it may appear as a circle. To others, a flame. To others still, a soft spiral of silver and gold. To you, it becomes exactly what you need. A shape of calm, a shape of safety, a shape that resonates in the quiet space behind your heart. When the symbol reaches its clearest form, everything becomes still. The waves on the glowing shore pause. The stars overhead steady their pulse. Even the dream water beneath the ship grows motionless. A deep breath rises from your chest. Slow, full, warm as drifting memory. The symbol brightens once, a soft flare. Not startling, not sharp. A warmth that flows into you like gentle wind entering an open window. It travels through your mind, through your chest, through your entire being. And with that warmth comes openness, a loosening inside your heart, a quiet expansion. This is the dream's way of telling you, you may go deeper now. You exhale. Your awareness melts. Your body becomes weightless. The dream seed closes slowly. Its petals fold inward. The symbol returns to its center. The glow softens to a single point of warm light. Then the seed drifts down toward the glowing sand. It lands gently. The sand ripples in luminous waves. Soft rings expanding outward. A gentle invitation. The ship responds. It shifts downward. The cradle warms. Your body melts deeper into silence. Slowly, the ship lowers closer to the shore. The glowing waves brush the underside of the hull. Each touch sends a ripple of calm through the cabin, through your limbs, through your drifting awareness. You are descending closer to dream terrain, closer to the world that is forming for you, closer to the story waiting beyond the shore. The sand glows brighter beneath the ship. Each grain sparkles like a tiny star resting in your palm. The waves glow with milky light. The air hums with soft warmth. The ship settles gently above the sand. The cradle reclines another degree. Your body becomes impossibly soft. Your thoughts become warm mist. Your awareness floats on the edge of full dreaming. The shoreline ahead begins to shift. The glowing sand rearranges in slow spirals. The waves pull back. A path reveals itself where the water once glowed. A dream path. Soft, luminous, inviting. It curves gently left, then right, then into a distant shimmer on the horizon. The path is made of the same light as the seed. Warm gold, tender silver, soft blue. It pulses in rhythm with your breath. Inhale. The path glows brighter. Exhale. The path deepens in color. This is the trail of becoming. The route your dream wants you to follow. A path shaped by your calmest desires, your quietest emotions, your softest truths. The ship opens its lower hatch. Not loud, not mechanical. A silent unfolding of light. A ramp made of soft glow extends downward. It touches the sand without disturbing a single grain. The cradle shifts again. You feel the slightest lift beneath your spine. A gentle cue. A soft invitation. You do not need to stand. You do not need to walk. The dream will carry you. A warm current flows beneath you. It lifts you from the cradle. Effortless, weightless, like floating on a warm breeze. Your feet lower toward the glowing sand. They touch lightly. Warmth rises through your legs, through your core, through your chest. You are standing in the dream. Softly, fully, without effort. The path glows before you. The air hums quietly. The waves whisper gently behind you. You take your first step, not with gravity, with intention, with drift, with quiet acceptance. The dream responds instantly. The path brightens. The horizon expands. The world grows around you. A soft breeze flows over your skin. It carries meaning. Not words, not memory. Emotion. Warm. Inviting. Guiding. The path leads forward. You follow. Calm. Weightless. Open. The dream is beginning. And it is ready to show you its next truth. You step onto the luminous path. The sand beneath your feet is warm, soft, glowing gently with each movement. It yields slightly, like memory softened by time. It supports you without weight, without pressure, without effort. Each step feels more like drifting forward than walking. Your body is light. Your awareness is warm. Your breath is the soft ocean guiding the world around you. The trail of becoming curves gently ahead. It winds between dunes of glowing sand. The dunes rise like gentle hills. Their edges blur softly, as if made of light instead of earth. Tiny sparks float upward from their slopes. They drift like fireflies slowed by dreamtime. Each spark pulsates softly before dissolving into the air. A quiet wind moves across the landscape. It is not cold, not sharp, only warm enough to remind you that the dream is alive, breathing with you, adjusting to you, following the rhythm of your slow, deep breath. Inhale, the dunes brighten. Exhale, the sky deepens in color. Above you stretches a vast twilight firmament, violet at its edges, indigo at its center. Soft silver stars drift slowly across it like lanterns carried by invisible currents. Their glow is gentle, patient, unrushed. You continue along the path. Your mind floats behind your steps like a small, warm cloud. Your thoughts move slowly, fading before they can take shape, softening into color and texture. Ahead, the path dips between two glowing ridges. As you descend, the air shifts. A deeper quiet settles around you. A warm hush, a serene stillness that sinks over your shoulders like a soft cloak. Your breath slows. Your awareness drifts. The dream grows thicker in feeling, denser in meaning, calmer in every direction. At the bottom of the dip, the landscape widens. A broad valley of glowing sand opens before you. Its center ripples with soft, shimmering patterns, like gentle waves, frozen mid-motion. Shapes made from emotion rather than matter. This valley is called the Basin of Whispers, a place where the quietest parts of yourself rise to greet you. Not with words, not with images, but with warmth, with recognition, with gentle presence. As you step into the basin, the air begins to vibrate, not audibly, emotionally. A subtle resonance, a soft hum in your chest, a quiet echo in your breathing, a feeling of being known. The sand beneath your feet glows brighter. Soft gold shifts into deeper hues, amber, rose, pale blue, each color appearing like a memory surfacing gently from below. You pause. The basin responds. Light ripples outward from your feet. Slow, concentric circles. Each ripple hums with a soft, invisible warmth. Your breath deepens again. Your chest rises like a calm tide, falls like a settling cloud. A faint sound begins to form in the distance. Barely there, barely audible. A distant hum, like a lullaby sung beneath water, like the voice of the dream warming itself to speak. You take another step. The hum strengthens, ever so slightly. Still soft, still distant, still welcoming. The air thickens with meaning. The valley glows. The world around you begins to react to each breath you take. Inhale. The dunes shimmer. Exhale. The basin deepens. The path continues ahead. But it no longer feels like simply a path. It feels like a corridor of your own calm. A bridge between layers of yourself. A gentle invitation to go deeper. As you walk, small shapes begin to rise from the sand around you. Tiny spirals of light. They swirl upward slowly, gracefully, weightlessly, each one carrying a faint emotion, a piece of quiet you once felt, a moment of warmth, a fragment of peace. They rise like soft embers, gather around you, float with you as companions. Hello, I'm delighted to assist you with our voice services. Choose a voice that resonates with you, and let's begin our creative audio journey together. A passage into the parts of yourself that only appear when you surrender completely, when you trust the drift, when your breath becomes the guide. The arches shimmer. Colors ripple through them like soft tides. Their glow resonates in your chest. Your breathing falls into perfect harmony with their rhythm. Inhale. The arch brightens. Exhale. The arch expands with gentle warmth. You move closer. The spirals of light follow you. They drift around the archway, like gentle guardians welcoming your arrival. The hum in the air deepens. It vibrates through your ribs, through your spine, through the soft space between your thoughts. You stand before the arch. It towers gently above you, warm, inviting, silent. The dream waits. The world grows still. Your breath slows to the softest whisper. You take a step forward. Your foot touches the glowing threshold. A warm surge rises through your body. A release. A softening. A sinking into even deeper calm. The arch opens. Light folds inward. A corridor of dreamlight begins to form beyond it. Soft. Warm. Endless. Your awareness drifts. Your body melts. Your breath becomes slow infinity. You step through the gate of quiet knowing, and the next layer of your dream begins to awaken. You step through the gate of quiet knowing. Light folds around you like warm fabric. Soft, velvety, embracing you without weight. The air inside the corridor is different. Thicker, warmer, filled with a gentle hum that resonates behind your ribs. A hum that matches the slow rhythm of your breath. Inhale. The corridor brightens. Exhale. The corridor deepens into warm dusk. You drift forward, not walking, not floating, something in between. The dream carries you the way a calm tide carries a feather. The walls of the corridor glow with soft gradients of color. Deep indigo near the ceiling, warm amber near the floor, lavender drifting like mist between the two. These colors shift slowly as you move, breathing with you, responding to you, following the quiet language of your slow descent. Your footsteps make no sound. Each step disperses a faint swirl of light around your ankles. Soft spirals rise from the floor. They hover. They dissolve. Each one, a tiny exhale of the dream. Your mind drifts further. Thoughts fade into haze. Images stretch, soften, and slip away before forming fully. You feel as though you are dissolving into the dream world, becoming part of its warm, drifting current. The corridor curves gently. Its path pulls you deeper, lower, further into the quiet center of the night. As you move, small shapes begin to appear along the walls. Not symbols, not pictures, impressions. Soft silhouettes made of memory. Moments from your past reduced to warmth and color. A fragment of laughter. A soft light from a place you once knew. A familiar feeling of belonging. A comforting presence that once held you. None of it is clear. None of it is sharp. The dream shows only the gentlest emotional traces. Only what calms you. Only what invites deeper breathing. Only what guides you into deeper sleep. You pass these memories without clinging. They float beside you, then drift away like soft smoke carried by a warm breeze. The hum in the air deepens. It vibrates just slightly more, enough to soften your awareness, enough to loosen the last threads of tension in your chest. You inhale. Your breath is warm. You exhale. Your awareness sinks lower. The corridor widens. The ceiling rises. The glowing walls spread outward like a great chamber opening its arms. Ahead, you see a pool of light. Circular. Still. Resting at the base of the widening passage. Its surface reflects the soft colors around you. Lavender. Gold. Indigo. Pale rose. This is the pool of quiet echoes. A place where the dream reflects your emotional landscape back to you. Soothing patterns. A place of slow understanding. A place of deep rest. The corridor carries you toward the pool. The spiral lights at your feet fade into the glowing floor. The hum becomes softer, slower, like a distant lullaby. When you reach the edge of the pool, you pause, not because you decide to, but because the dream pauses with you. Everything stills. Everything waits. Everything prepares. The surface of the pool brightens slightly. A ripple spreads out from the center. It travels toward you in slow motion. A single wave of soft, silver light. When the ripple reaches you, warmth rises gently into your body. Your chest loosens. Your thoughts dissolve further. Your awareness becomes a single, quiet glow floating inside your mind. The pool changes color. Soft gold deepens into warm amber. Amber fades into dusky blue. Blue melts into gentle white. These colors are echoes of your emotions. Not sharp emotions. Not heavy emotions. Only the softest remnants. The warmest layers. The quiet truths beneath your thoughts. Another ripple forms. It moves slowly. It expands. It touches your feet with soft warmth that rises into your calves. Your legs soften even more. Your stance becomes lighter. Your body becomes almost weightless. The dream is reading you, understanding you, responding to you. The pool brightens again. A shape begins to form beneath the surface. At first, only a faint outline, a soft curve of light, a gentle flicker of movement. Then it becomes clearer. A figure rises slowly from the glowing depths, made of light, made of calm, made of the warmest parts of your inner world. This is the quiet guide, a dream being shaped not from memory, but from your need for comfort, your need for clarity, your need for soft companionship as you drift deeper. The quiet guide does not speak. It does not need to. Its presence is enough. Warm, reassuring, calm as a resting moon. It lifts from the pool. Light drips from its form like water. Each droplet dissolves into the surface with a soft shimmer. The guide stands before you, tall, but gentle, vague in form, yet deeply familiar. Its outline shifts like a warm flame, seen through half-closed eyes. You feel the guide's presence in your chest, a spreading warmth, a soft ache of belonging, a quiet sense of being understood. It raises a hand. Light gathers in its palm. Soft, white, pure. The guide touches your forehead with a single point of warm light. A pulse travels into your mind. Slow, deep, soothing. The corridor dims. The pool glows. Your awareness melts. The guide steps aside. Behind it, a new path appears. Dark, warm, inviting. A deeper layer of the dream. The guide gestures gently. A quiet invitation. A soft encouragement. A reassurance that the deeper world is safe. That it is ready for you. You take a slow breath. Your chest rises. Your mind floats. You step toward the deeper path. The dream opens wider. Your awareness drifts further. You are ready to descend again into deeper rest, deeper calm, deeper dreaming. You step toward the deeper path. The air shifts around you, warm, dense, filled with a profound calm that settles over your shoulders like soft fabric. The quiet guide moves beside you. Its presence radiates gentle warmth. Not heat, not pressure. A soft glow that feels like reassurance made visible. Your breath synchronizes with its silent rhythm. Inhale, a rise of pale light surrounding you. Exhale, a quiet deepening of darkness that comforts you like a warm blanket. The path ahead curves into a soft, glowing dusk. The walls of the corridor fade behind you. The pool of quiet echoes dissolves into warm haze. All that remains is the gentle path leading deeper into your dream. The ground beneath your feet glows faintly. Light gathers with each step, swirls outward with each pause, dissolves behind you like falling petals of memory. Your steps make no sound. They feel weightless, as if your body is drifting forward on its own, as if gravity itself has softened to let you float. The quiet guide moves without walking. Its form glides effortlessly. Its light flickers slowly in rhythms that echo your breath. It does not lead you aggressively. It moves gently, allowing you to follow at your own drifting pace. Ahead, the path widens. The dream opens into a large, dimly glowing chamber. A dome of twilight light rises overhead. Soft, vast, endless. This is the Chamber of Still Winds, a place where the air hums with gentle currents that soothe the mind, where thoughts dissolve into quiet drift, where the deepest layers of calm begin to bloom. The quiet guide pauses at the entrance. Light gathers in its chest. It expands in a slow pulse. The chamber responds. Its ceiling brightens. Its floor glows with soft gold. You inhale. The chamber brightens further. You exhale. The walls stretch wider, inviting you inward. You step forward. The moment you cross the threshold, a wave of warm stillness envelopes you. It spreads through your arms, through your legs, through your spine, through the soft space behind your eyes. Your awareness melts, softens, slows to the pace of drifting clouds. The air here is filled with slow, invisible currents. They swirl around your body. They lift your hair. They glide over your skin like warm hands, guiding you into deeper rest. Tiny motes of light drift through the chamber. They float slowly, turning, glowing, fading, reforming. Each mote carries a fragment of quiet emotion, tranquility, acceptance, gentle release, soft delight. You feel each one as it drifts past you. A tiny warmth brushing your awareness. A small glow touching your breath. The quiet guide raises its hand. The motes gather into a soft spiral around you. Not tight, not enclosing, only circling. Like a soft orbit of calm, you stand in the center, breathing slowly, deeply. Every inhale draws the motes closer. Every exhale makes them glow. You feel the dream settling into alignment. A deep harmony forming inside you. Something ancient. Something soothing. The chamber begins to shift. Its walls ripple gently. The ceiling expands upward. The floor softens into a glowing mist. You are drifting deeper into the dream. Lower. Further. Softer. Your consciousness thins like silk, unraveling into warm darkness. The quiet guide steps closer. It places a hand of light near your heart. Not touching, just hovering. A warm radiance spreads through your chest. A deep exhale releases from you without effort. The chamber dims. The motes gather. Your breath slows to the softest rhythm yet. The guide pulls its hand back. Its light flickers. The chamber responds. A new opening forms in the far wall. A long, narrow passage lit by deep, warm gold. The guide turns toward the new path. It waits. It does not rush. It does not urge. It simply holds space. You take a gentle step. Your foot touches the warm glow. A wave of weightlessness rises through you. You exhale. Your awareness descends again. You follow the guide into the deeper passage. The motes drift behind you like quiet stars. The air grows warmer. The hum grows softer. Your consciousness becomes a floating ember. You drift deeper, and deeper, and deeper still. The dream is preparing its next layer, its next symbol, its next truth, and you are ready. Your breath is slow. Your mind is calm. Your body is soft. You are safe in the quiet current of the dream. You enter the deeper passage. Warm gold light flows along the walls, moving like gentle liquid. The glow bends and curves in slow waves, guiding you forward without urgency. The floor beneath your feet is soft. Not sand, not cloud. Something in between. A warm, a steady surface that responds to your weight with a slight AC, different sound with a slight, comforting give. Your breath moves in perfect harmony with the passage. Inhale. The walls brighten. Exhale. They dim into deeper, richer gold. The quiet guide glides ahead of you. Its form is softer now, less defined, more dreamlike. a shifting shimmer of warm light that bends gently as it moves. It does not turn back. It does not need to. You feel its presence, like a warm hand resting lightly between your shoulders. A constant reassurance, a subtle invitation deeper into stillness. The passage gradually narrows, not in a way that confines you, but in a way that focuses you, pulls your awareness inward, gathers your drifting thoughts into one soft, glowing center. Your mind becomes quieter, heavier, like a candle flame lowering in slow motion. The hum in the air deepens. It vibrates through the walls, through your chest, through the soft space behind your eyes. A soothing resonance that eases you into deeper calm, deeper surrender, deeper dreaming. As you drift forward, small shapes begin to form in the golden light. They rise from the walls. They float gently through the passage. Soft spheres, wisps of luminous thread, veils of drifting color. These are thought weavers, fragments of the dream's emerging story. They float around you like quiet companions, responding to your breath, following your steps, waiting for the moment to shape the next part of your dream. One weaver drifts close. It glows with pale gold. It circles you slowly, then dissolves into shimmering dust that settles over your arms and shoulders. The dust warms your skin. Your muscles loosen. Your awareness drifts deeper. Your breath falls into an effortless rhythm. Each inhale lifts you slightly. Each exhale sinks you gently into deeper dream gravity. The passage curves again. Its walls gain subtle patterns, lines of light that twist like vines, symbols that shift like sleeping thoughts. You do not try to decipher them. You simply drift past them, letting them melt into quiet color. The air grows warmer, thicker, filled with soft, glowing currents. These currents pass over your skin like warm wind inside a sunlit cave. Your eyelids flutter, heavy, floating between open and closed, like they belong to someone gently falling asleep in the deepest hour of night. You begin to feel the shape of the dream forming ahead, not visually, not mentally, emotionally, like a soft pull in your chest, a warm gravity guiding you towards something meaningful, something waiting for you. The quiet guide slows its pace. You drift closer. Its light shifts into deeper gold, a signal that you are approaching a threshold, a deeper layer, a truer part of the dream. The passage widens again. A warm breeze sweeps through the space. Not air, not movement. A wave of emotional quiet. It flows into your chest, down your spine, through your limbs, leaving behind a deep, peaceful emptiness. A quiet that feels like the bottom of an infinite ocean. Ahead, the passage opens into a circular chamber. The light inside is low and amber soft. The air is still, calm, heavy with dream warmth. In the center of the chamber floats a massive sphere of golden light, slowly rotating, pulsing, breathing with the same rhythm as you. This is the heart of the passage, the gateway between dreaming with awareness and dreaming from the core of your emotional self. A transition from surface calm to true depth. to the center of the night within you. The sphere brightens as you approach. Your breath deepens. Your awareness thins into a single point of warm drift. The quiet guide stands beside the sphere. Its form merges with the glow. Its edges soften. Its presence becomes part of the light itself. It gestures once. A simple, gentle motion. A gesture made of calm. Permission, reassurance. You step closer. The sphere warms your skin. Your breath becomes a faint whisper. Your thoughts dissolve into slow, drifting nothingness. You place your hand on the sphere. There is no resistance. Your hand sinks through the light like passing through warm water. A pulse of energy rises through your arm, through your chest, through your mind. A deep release flows through you. A letting go of everything left on the surface of your awareness. Everything you carried, everything that once held shape. It melts, softens, dissolves into the golden glow. The sphere opens. Light unfolds around you like petals of warm radiance. A doorway reveals itself at the sphere's core. Dark, warm, infinite. This is the entrance to the inner dream. The place where your subconscious speaks in full landscapes. Where symbols become environments. Where your deepest calm creates worlds for you to explore. You inhale softly. Your chest rises in the glow. You exhale. Your awareness falls into complete surrender. The quiet guide moves behind you. It places a light-filled hand gently on your back. A final reassurance. A final encouragement. A silent promise of safety. You step through the doorway of light. The world dissolves. The chamber fades. The guide fades. The golden sphere fades. You fall gently, not downward, but inward into the deepest part of the dream. You fall inward, gently, softly, as if gravity itself has turned warm, as if the darkness beneath you has become a cradle. There is no fear, no resistance, only a deep surrender, a slow descent into the warmest part of your subconscious. Light drifts past you, thin ribbons of pale gold, soft currents of silver blue. They move like slow-moving fireflies swimming through warm water, each one brushing your awareness with calm, with softness, with an unspoken welcome. Your breath becomes quieter, deeper, barely a sound, barely a movement, only a gentle rise, a gentle fall, a quiet affirmation that you are safe, that you are held, that you are drifting exactly where you need to be. The darkness around you begins to glow, faintly at first, just a hint of light, a soft shimmer rising from far below. Then the glow strengthens. Slow pulses move upward like distant heartbeat waves. The darkness warms, thickens, softens. Shapes begin to form inside the glow. Not sharp, not complete. Emerging slowly, like islands rising from a calm sea. You drift closer. The glow embraces you. Your thoughts fade into quiet haze. The shapes grow clearer. A horizon line appears. A curve of land. The soft outline of trees. A path. A lake. A sky that hums with gentle, luminous dusk. You land softly. Your feet touch a surface that feels like velvet sand. Smooth, warm, comfortingly alive. You stand without effort. Your body feels weightless. Your breath moves in waves that echo through the landscape. Your presence shapes the air around you. Everything responds to your calm. The world is dream-soft, its colors muted and glowing. Blues touched with gold, reds softened into rose, greens washed into quiet emerald mist. This is the inner dream, a world woven from the deepest part of your subconscious, a landscape shaped by emotion, memory, and quiet need. A place built entirely for rest. And for you, you look around. The scene becomes clearer in response to your gaze. A still lake stretches before you, its surface smooth and glass-like, reflecting the soft twilight sky above. The water glows with hints of lavender and pale silver. Tall trees surround the lake. Their trunks shimmer like muted gold. Their leaves drift in slow motion, falling, floating, melting into small lights that dissolve before touching the ground. The air is warm, scented with something familiar, something safe, a memory of comfort that has no name, but fills your chest with soft warmth. You take a slow breath. The lake brightens. You breathe out. The trees sway gently. You walk closer to the lake, not with effort, with drifting intention. The ground lifts you slightly, carries you forward as if encouraging your steps. At the edge of the water, you pause. The lake responds. Its surface ripples once, a perfect circle expanding outward, a silent greeting. Your reflection forms on the lake's surface, not sharp, not exact, a soft silhouette made of glowing light. Your reflection breathes with you, moves with you, echoes you, but there is something different about it. Your reflection glows from the inside. A warm, golden core, shining in your chest, spreading outward in slow waves with each exhale. This is not the reflection of your physical self. It is the reflection of your rested self, your peaceful self, your unburdened self. As you watch, the reflection raises its hand. Its fingers trail lines of soft light across the surface of the lake. The ripples glow brighter, spreading out like warm constellations drifting across calm water. A gentle breeze flows behind you. You feel it wrap around your shoulders. It carries the presence of the quiet guide. Soft, comforting, close, though unseen. You inhale. The air fills your chest with warmth that radiates through your whole body. You exhale. Your reflection brightens. The lake deepens. The dream thickens. A soft sound rises from the water, barely audible. A murmur, a hum, like distant singing made of light. Not words. Only emotion, only tranquility, only the language of deep rest. You kneel at the water's edge. The sand glows around your hands, warm, soft, accepting your presence with quiet tenderness. The lake responds again. A soft beam of pale silver rises from its center. then divides, then spreads, forming a thin, the glowing bridge of light across the surface. The dream invites you forward, invites you deeper, invites you to cross the lake of your subconscious toward the heart of the inner dream. You rise. Your body feels lighter than breath. You step onto the glowing bridge. It holds you effortlessly, as soft as foam, as strong as intention. The reflection walks beside you, silent, glowing, a companion made from your own inner calm. You walk, the lake murmurs under you, the trees shimmer beside you, the sky deepens into velvety indigo above. Your awareness dissolves, your breath slows, your heart drifts. You are crossing into the deepest dream layer, where symbols become meaning, where the dream reveals what it wants you to feel, not understand, feel. At the far end of the bridge, a faint structure begins to take shape. Soft, luminous, gentle, the reflection temple, a place of dream rest, a place of emotional healing, a place where the dream waits for you with open, glowing arms. You take another step. The bridge brightens. The temple clarifies. Your awareness sinks. You are almost there, almost inside the heart of your dream, almost ready to receive its quiet gift. A soft return into endless night. Your dream story drifts into silence now. The stars above you dim into gentle glow. The space around you widens, soft and warm. Nothing pulls you. Nothing calls you. Everything simply lets you rest. You are floating in a universe made of quiet. A universe shaped by your calm breath. A universe that holds you with infinite softness. The journey slows. Your thoughts fade into warm darkness. Your body becomes heavier. Your breath becomes the gentlest tide. Inhale. A soft glow rises in the distance. Exhale. The glow fades into perfect peace. You are safe here. You are supported here. You are exactly where you need to be. The dream continues without effort, without direction, without sound. It carries you deeper into sleep, deeper into rest, deeper into the quiet center of night. Let the stars drift. Let the galaxies turn slowly around you. Let the calm of space wrap you like a warm blanket. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to think, nothing left to remember. Just breathe. Just rest. Just float. Your mind settles. Your heart slows. Your body sinks into the deepest layer of sleep. The dream will take care of everything from here. The night will cradle you. The universe will keep you safe. Sleep now. Drift now. Let the darkness hold you with gentle hands. You are weightless. You are quiet. You are free. Good night.